Hey everyone! Welcome back. I am back today with more Oshi no Ko, you guys. Last time was really good. I think we have some stuff coming. I'm feeling like we came through one really big, emotional, dramatic arc with a couple of little breadcrumbs that we're going to follow now and kind of lead us into the next part of the story. That's kind of how I'm feeling. I don't know that's what's going to happen, but that's kind of what I'm feeling. So last time was really good. We had a lot of just kind of like building up developments. I will briefly get into it. Before I do just want to say if you're joining me early today, you know just what that means. It means you are one of my awesome patrons. Thank you so very much. And as always, I am sending up those big old hugs right through that screen. And if not, still, thank you for joining me today. I am glad you're here. I do hope you'll consider supporting me that way. The link to my Patreon is going to be in that description down below. If you're joining me on those YouTubes, I really hope you'll hit like and subscribe for me. That helps me and my channel a whole lot. So thank you in advance for that. Yeah, guys, last time was really good. We wrapped up the reality dating show. We had kind of this faux relationship starting. We had a lot of realizations, I think, for Aqua about, you know, his feelings and sort of like just sort of coming into his own, I think, as a person and what that means for somebody who remembers their old life and really remembers it now because, you know, one of the things he said that stood out to me last time, I didn't get to comment on this in my outro, was that like as a baby he couldn't quite remember, like he knew but he couldn't quite remember, and like he's just now starting to get to the point where like he is Aqua but he remembers his old life very clearly and he is reconciling everything that would come along with that. So it's really interesting that you know, we have a couple of people / sources lined up when it comes to finding out more about Ai's past. We have the producers about to lay some knowledge on us apparently at this sushi outing. We have Akane who became like an Ai expert, and it's interesting because as smart as Aqua is, and he is very, very brilliant and very strategic, I love that he can also appreciate that others around him will have different skill sets and he knows how to like maximize that and use it to his advantage. We saw him do that with the video, and now we're seeing him do it with Akane and the way that she so accurately read Ai and not just her public persona, but things that were actually most likely occurring in her life. Just by kind of observing her movements and clips of her and things like that and immersing herself in Ai's story. And the fact that she could do it so accurately, honestly, it really says a lot about Akane's perception, I think, and about the way she thinks. And she is using that same perception to come at her, to approach her roles with. And now we can see why she's probably such a good actress, is because like much like the way that Aqua understands what is needed and expected of a director or something like that, that communication, I feel like Akane has that in being able to read others and particularly in the sense to replicate their acting. So yeah, guys, it was a really good episode, and we had some good Kana moments, we had some good Akane moments. We kind of have like a game plan, I feel like, now with where we're going with everything. We're just kind of still slowly on that trail to find out more about Ai. So yeah, guys, without further ado, what do you say we go ahead and we jump right in to the next episode of Oshi no Ko. Let's do this. Whoa! Way to go, ma'am! What's going on? Oh, what is the real age? Okay. So is she like 18 instead of 15 or something? Or is she... Oh. Oh, is it... Okay, we're a lot older. We're a lot older. Oh, her claimed age is 18. And she's actually 22. She had 4 fingers up. Whoa! Whoa, wait! She's 24. And now she's 25. I mean, she was playing a part. Wow, she looks way younger. Oh. Great. Oh, what happened? Oh, no. Please not. Please don't kill off the mom. Okay. Gotcha. She had to start working. But she was 23. So that time had passed her by. Yeah. Entertainment's like between the ages of 12 and 20. God. It's because you just don't even start to figure so much out until after that. It's crazy. Parentheses. Oh, she's fangirling. Oh, great. So now a lot of people know. 5th grade. Jeez. I think we're good. That's the thing. I mean, I was in her 20s and she still had it. She's, you know, she wasn't in the band, but she was still like that entertainer. Let's go. Let's go. We got our 3rd member, everyone. Ooh. Oh, she's like, don't you please look after my sister, me. Good for you, Kana, for not just... How did you feel about that? That kiss scene on that siblings TV. Kiss scene on a sibling. Wait, what? It was real eye candy, yeah. I mean, we can appreciate a little bit of it. Oh wow, she's laying it on thick here. In private, she's a little bit spicier. Really? Well, maybe that's why I never had a lot of boyfriends. Yeah, it's always like that because he's not after them, so of course. That's the thing, is it kind of has a domino effect. Hey! Take it easy. Well, we could be doing other stuff, though. Well, we could just be doing B Komachi songs. Yeah, that's true. She's like, no, it's taking it easy. Choreography. Let's go. Dance lessons with B Komachi. Well, but maybe it's good to have someone in the group who's not an idol otaku. You know what I mean? Oh. Oh. I think maybe you need to have a talk because you're not even... Oh. Talk with her because is she aware that, like, they're not even really together? Yeah. He doesn't get it. Oh, and he's gone. Guys, you need to talk. You need to have a talk about this. Oh! Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. What do you know? Don't ask questions. We're here to ask questions. Okay. So this was early on. Okay. La, la, la. Oh, yeah. Oh, wow. Okay, so no wonder. Okay. She met someone there. She was okay. Was that a guy, though, or is that her, like, learning to put on the persona? Okay. He's got big time energy. He's playing the long game, in other words. He sees a lot of potential and he's playing the long game. There is an interesting journey beginning. Yeah. What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? Oh, okay. And she just sees she's got her eye on the prize and she's just like, yes. That's the thing, is if you can't seize the opportunities, you know what I mean? These are like the things that come along that can be make or break. Oh, who's going to be the... Okay. She's like, I won't take that. Not that it's important, but certain air of maturity. Oh! She's like, do not talk about my... Oh! Oh! I want to be a bell pepper Superman! Oh! Oh! Singing's not her thing. I would think the singing would be the biggest thing. Oh! Oh! Oh, honey! Oh, don't beat yourself up. You still persisted, though. A lot of people would have given up, and you're still here in the industry, though. I feel so bad for her. She's taken a little blow to her ego, too. Except that he went and kissed another girl. And she's feeling bad about it. She's being a little of a realist. You have a brand. Oh! You're gonna get to follow her from the ground up, and she's gonna get better and better. Bell pepper exercises. Oh. There's a lot of other songs. She has a pretty voice. Oh! Guys, she had like a singing career. I feel like there's something to be said for someone who never gets a ton of recognition, but keeps putting out quality content. You know what I mean? Like, there's something to be said. She's a good singer. Oh, and she's over there doing that. Wow, guys, that was really good. Okay, so this one we got a little bit more focus on B Komachi again, which I'm very happy about. We hadn't really done much with them in a little while. The focus had largely been on the reality dating show and on Aqua's side of the story. I do find it interesting that, like, it feels like there's kind of a miscommunication between Kana and Aqua right now, because I don't know if Kana fully realizes that they're not, like, together. Or maybe she does and she just still doesn't like that he went and kissed another girl. I don't know. But it kind of feels like did we ever really address that he had gotten together with her, but it wasn't like, it was just for work. So she's having a hard time. She is actually a great singer, but she's being very down on herself because, you know, it's discouraging when you're just like, you're putting yourself out there over and over and over and you're not catching that momentum for whatever reason. We saw this a little bit with Akane and that, like, she had not found that it factor, you know, like she hadn't quite grasped it. And I've seen this a lot in like other facets of the entertainment industry. Like you see it a lot, like even with YouTube, you know, I mean, there's a lot of that on YouTube. The one example I thought of was like the wrestling industry, how you can have someone who's like a really good wrestler and they're not getting that. They haven't hit that gimmick yet that just, they take it and they run with it, you know? And I feel like if there's one thing that Kana's been doing, it's just been kind of working hard and just kind of building up her skills, and her, like the way that she gauges so much of what's going on, like in a production and everything. Like she's definitely been like learning and growing, and she has talent, she has experience. But there's just something about it. She hasn't hit it yet, you know? She has everything she needs. And I'm just wondering, like, why? They keep saying she's so cynical, but, like, she's a good actress, too. Like, if she wanted to, she could, for real, start putting on the kind of persona that, like, she could start doing, the acting bit, you know what I mean? And, like, develop a whole personality. Like, I'm sure she could do that. I don't know if she wants to do that. I don't know if we know she didn't really want to be an idol before this. That wasn't really on her radar. So I'm not really sure. I'm curious to learn more because she's a good singer. Like, why doesn't she want to be at the front? Maybe just kind of being like a B player has been she has been growing through that, though. Like, she has been developing her skills and everything. I don't know. I really, honestly, I'm not sure. I'm very interested to see where this is going. Mem, I think, definitely has, like, the cuteness personality. Like I said, she's got a little bit of, like, experience and everything, especially when it comes to, like, selling something online, like, getting the branding and everything down. Ruby's just got the spark. Like, she's got the spark, and she's got the passion for it. I don't really know who. I'll default, like, I just want to say Ruby because she's Ai's daughter. But, like, really, who should be the front person? Who should be the center? I don't know. I don't know who it's going to end up being either. But you need one, right? Like, you can't do this without a center, or can you? Because I'm not really up on my knowledge of the idol industry. I love, like, idol groups. I love listening to them, but I'm not immersed in the world. You know what I mean? Interesting. Very interesting. I'll be curious to see how this plays out. I would love for Kana and Aqua to work this out because he clearly has no clue how she's feeling. And I don't think she has any clue that he's not really even, like, romantically interested in Akane. Ruby's starting to put together that a lot of people are into her brother, which it's got to be kind of I don't know. That's got to be kind of a weird... when I'm thinking that, like, everyone's hot for your brother. I don't know. And plus we know she's kind of protective of him and wants to like be in charge of who he's seeing and who he's not seeing. So there's that element as well. I'm liking Mem. I'm liking that we have like two high energy people in the group, but very different personalities. And then we have Kana, who's our little bit more like spunky, kind of like sassy girl. You need that though. You need that. You cannot have a group full of cutesy otakus. Like, you need the variety. Like, look at the Spice Girls. You know, you had like every different kind of girl in there. Oh God, you guys, I've had Spice Girls on the brain. If you follow my other reactions, you know why. If you know, you know. Anyway, yeah. I'm not sure where this is headed, but I'm very, very curious. And I'm liking Kana a lot, so I'm down for another like Kana story. And I liked Mem's story. Oh, Mem. So she's a little bit older. She's not even old. She's just old for this industry. But you know what though? Here's the funny thing, you guys. She has the talent. She has the looks. But she has something that a lot of other people would not have in this particular situation. And that is a little bit more wisdom and maturity of just having more years of experience. So I think she actually has the potential to go really far. And maybe I'm just saying that as a person who is older than the target audience for most of the things that I enjoy and watch and listen to. And maybe I'm just speaking from, maybe I'm just, I'm just getting a little bit personal here. But I personally think that there is nothing wrong with being a little bit older. I can't wait to see where this is going. I'm excited for it. Now we got this whole festival thing lined up. We've got a lot going on, you guys. So I'm excited for it. And of course, oh yeah, we got a little bit of reveal that she was in the same company as Akane, which makes sense because they both had those like very high skills when it comes to like acting. It makes total sense now that Akane would be able to Akane would be able to get that engrossed into it. You know what I mean? If she was trained by the same company. Did she meet someone there? Or was that just her getting into the role? You know, because now I'm kind of wondering if we don't know if we didn't see her with a guy, you know what I mean? We're just like assuming, oh, she started putting more into her appearance and she started like asking about restaurants and stuff. I'm like, yeah, but that doesn't mean you have a boyfriend. That doesn't mean you're seeing it can. But I was a complex person, you guys. I don't know. Maybe I'm just reading too much into it. But I guess that remains to be seen, huh? We'll find out. Interesting about how the producer's just kind of like, he's playing the long game. Of course he is, because that's how he's been around long enough to know how the industry works. So, all right, guys, I'm very excited for what's coming next. I can't wait to see where this is all going. That was a great episode. I hope you enjoyed watching along with me. As always, thank you so much for joining me today. And please, as we get further and further towards that finale, just coming right up, don't leave me. I'll need your help. Please be sure to join me next time. We will watch it together. Bye for now, guys.